What's up, Dragon Brood? I want to bring up something from a couple of weeks ago. We actually got around to posting a samurai list, and people were kind of like, you ended up not building a version with Isshin. And it's like, well, because Isshin didn't really work in there, because the samurais we wanted didn't really have good, when they attack, trigger abilities, whatever. But started looking and said, well, what if, just what if, we decided to play a version of a deck that plays Isshin but uses the dungeon mechanic? And I realized some other people had kind of come around to this and said, okay, so maybe this is an actual thing. So we can actually play Isshin with the venture mechanic, if you will, because those things trigger when you attack. And then Isshin means we'll get to go through the dungeon double time and get extra abilities and whatnot, and I think that's going to be enough to make this a playable deck. So yeah, while it's not necessarily a samurai deck, today we're going to be taking a look at, I guess it's a Mardu adventure deck. Not something you thought you'd be seeing, but you're going to be surprised how this one works. Don't forget, if you're going to be getting any protective gear for your cards, your D&D stuff, maybe you want to get some dice, some board games, you can get all that stuff over at shop.ultrapro.com/PowrDragn. And while you're shopping, if you use promo code PowrDragn, you'll save 5%, and that's good for you and good for me, because it gives me a small portion back to help support the channel. So, going down this list, we've got 2 Blood Chief's Thirsts on the top, and y'all know how I feel about Blood Chief's Thirst, just a really good card in Standard right now. We're playing some Rapid Batteries, and the reason we're doing this is because we want to be able to give haste to these things that have attack triggers, so we can make sure to get as many of those as we can throughout the game. Luminarch Aspirant. We're playing a creature deck, we're playing white, there's very little reason you're not going to play this card, it's going. Infernal Grass. Just a removal card, nothing too exciting there. But a Braid. This is one of those cards that, like, it kind of, you look and say, well, maybe opponent has artifacts or not. Like, no matter what, you're going to be able to deal 3 damage to a creature, and that's actually fine. That kills most things right now in Standard, so you're going to be mostly okay with that. But you do also get the added benefit of being able to kill an artifact. That being said, most of the time you're going to be killing vehicles. But, you know, there's sometimes against control decks. You want to kill a Celestis or something, right? Those are still real options that are out there. So it's not like it doesn't have that extra use. It's just not one that you think about top of mind. Likely going to end up killing more Chariots more than anything. Then we have a Triumphant Adventurer. This is probably the best of the Venture cards just because it's hard to kill. It gets first strike when it attacks and has Death Touch, meaning it's going to kill whatever's in front of it. However, you do have a few ways for it to get a bonus, and if you do, that's actually pretty sweet, because then it takes multiple creatures to kill it, because then you first strike stuff down. Also pairs well with Rabbit Battery, so you can actually make it a 2/2, and that's actually pretty sweet. So lots of cool little things you can do in this deck to take advantage of the Adventurer's abilities. Of course, Vanishing Verse, because it's just a great versatile removal card, and I will say this actually has some extra use against the what do we call them? The runes decks. In the event you need to get rid of something like a Hallowed Haunting, right? Because we don't have a ton of ways to really get rid of enchantments, but a lot of the good enchantments being played right now are actually single color, and Vanishing Verse works against those. So it's a chance, there's a chance you probably want to just use your Vanishing Verse to get rid of non-creature things, and use your other removal to get rid of the creature things whenever you're faced with that choice. Then Nadar. We're playing a full set of these because triggers when it comes into play, triggers when it attacks, and gives things +1/+1 if you've already completed a dungeon. The other cool part is, because we're going to be able to go in the dungeon faster and go through them double time, there's a good chance we're just going to get to this bonus a lot easier. Then, of course, the star of the show, Isshin 2 Heavens as 1, which is just a sweet name with some cool art, but it's 3/4 for 3 mana, and whenever attacking causes a triggered ability on a permanent you control, you get an additional time off of it. So it's actually pretty cool. And again, lots of things, because we're going through the dungeon. Sometimes we're going to get to knock out 3-4 different things all at one time. It's going to be pretty sweet. Borrowin. This is another one that triggers when it comes into play. You get to venture, and then if you've already completed a dungeon, then every time it attacks, you get to return something from your graveyard. Really, really good in here if things are going the way we want. Then, of course, we have 4 Goldspan Dragons, because this just attacks, and then we get 2 treasure. Now, admittedly, by that point, the treasure doesn't matter greatly, but there are enough situations because of the dungeons where you get to draw extra cards and whatnot, and this could give you the ability to play multiple things. Or activate creature lands and attack while doing other things and casting spells. So, though you don't need the treasure at that point, it does actually still have uses. Lands, we have an Iganjo, Hive of the Eye Tyrant, Den of the Bugbear, 1 Sekinzen, 4 Brightcon Pathway, oh, that's a mouthful, 3 Shattered Sanctum, 4 Blightstep Pathway, 2 Haunted Ridge, 4 Needle Verge Pathway, and 3 Sundown Pass. I don't think mana is going to be too big of an issue for this deck, but like always, watch as much of the video as you can, please, because that helps so very much. The watch time goes up, and that gets them to recommend it to more people. But more importantly, on the back side of the video, we'll talk about things we liked, didn't like, updates to the deck, any cards we would change, and I'll have a card spotlight for you. So we'll see you on the other side. It's like I didn't put black mana in this deck, but we're going to keep. We'll just have to find some. And another follow. Thank you so much. Alright. I'm going to assume this is going to die an ugly death, but we'll do what we can do. Any chance you want to play a tap land for us? That would be great. I would much appreciate it. Alright. I got this. Unfortunately, as much as I want to do other things, I probably need to just kill Killian now. Which is kind of sad. I don't know what else they're up to. And part of me... the problem is I've played a version of this deck, and I know what it can do. So I just don't want to wait around and let it happen. All right. Let's see what else the opponent's got. Graveyard Trespasser. Okay. That is a thing. When am I going to get the rest of these cards down? It's like my other issue here. I guess if I play Isshin, it at least puts the opponent in a little bit of a spot on which creature to kill. So we may do that. Or, what if... No, that doesn't really work. Alright, let's just do this. I was thinking maybe do this first, but then, like, I wouldn't have a way to kill the creature anyway, and yeah, that's a little bit of a mess. Oh, well, that's a thing. Alrighty then. I guess I'm gonna have to kill that. You brought this on yourself, opponent. I tried. If I do that, though, I can't cast this. Well, that is a problem. Yeah. It's one we'll just have to live with. I think I'm gonna gamble and just get rid of this, so I can kill whatever they play next time. Go ahead and make Isshin a little bigger. And we'll just play this. I mean, they could play something for 1 and give it haste. Like, that would be a thing. Or they could just do that. That's a real thing, too. Sometimes when they just have it, y'all. What are you gonna do? Alright, what's the most we could do here? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I mean, if they have another cheap creature in that, or a 2-mana thing in that, we're not dead, but it's not a good look either. It doesn't feel great. Yeah, that's fine. Alright. Each player loses 2 life. We don't want to do that, because that puts us at risk with those other things. So we don't want to go there. We gain a life, and then we scry. That's probably smarter here. Just give us just a little bit of wiggle room, just in case. Well, we definitely don't want that. Okay, let's see what's up. Yep, and then that's going to get haste, and it's going to hit us for 5. So they're going to go to 9. Yep. Like, we knew that was a thing, but there's nothing we can do about it. On the plus side, though. Hold on. I was just thinking, if these are all 5s, opponent's at 9, we make this 2, we can make this 3. And then we get 2 triggers, which we could make that thing where it can't attack, and then scry 2, which is pretty good. So do we even want to move it? We might just want to protect these 2 creatures, actually. Because they have to block, so sure. Actually, I just made a mistake. Because now if they get another creature in that, we just die. I mean, I guess I could unequip Rabid Battery to prevent some amount of damage. Hopefully it's not 5. Or unattach it, I guess is the proper term. I mean, we know they have to block here, right? So, doesn't really matter to do anything to their creature. Let's just get the treasure. Oh boy. I don't hate either of those. Going with the Abrade on the off chance we get to kill something. I don't think we will, but maybe. And then I guess I'm just going to unattach this. Because if it's only 4 damage, we actually survive. Like, if it's more than that, we die. Okay, that doesn't kill us. We're okay. We're all good. There's nothing there that's going to kill us. Ooh, that took a bit. Dang. It's probably not, but man, I feel like it when I said that out loud. Miao Kung. I'm apologizing up front if anybody's within earshot of me saying this, and that's offensive, because I don't know. I'm not even going to say it again. That makes me feel weird saying that. I'm not going to lie. It's very uncomfortable. Probably shouldn't be, but it is. All right. Get this down. And I think I'm going to put this here. Even though that'd be more damage, I mean, if they play their 3/3, we could turn this into a 4/4 next turn, and that just makes more sense. Though we could actually just kill it if we... Nah. Damage up. We're in it to win it. Let's go. Just like, if you got it, opponent. We're just going. All right, you got a Tovolar. Much respect. We're going to need a second red if we draw a land next turn. So that's a thing. Let's play this. We will... Do we want to do Loss of Life here since we're going to be pretty far ahead? I think we do. I think we go with Loss of Life. Unless we discard a card. Yeah, let's just do this. I'm going to see if we can be the most aggressive we can be here. I'm just going to decline. I'll take my 2 life loss. Whatever. I mean, this is 8 plus another 2 if you don't discard. All right. Cool. They're down to 5. Which means either of these could potentially be lethal next turn with the help of the Aspirant. All right. That's cool. Like, I don't hate it. random. But, like, if they do anything, they just die, right? You had to leave those to block. Like, yeah, sure. But, like, you don't have anything now. Yeah, there's not even a... Yeah, it's like, eh? Yeah, okay. Hey, we get to kill some things. That's nice. Oh, we get to kill in the cheap way. Love that. Alright. Usher of the Fallen. Sounds legit. We will pass. Guess I might as well use this. They don't have much we can kill with it. Alright, so now we're pretty sure they're just holding on to exiled duders. So I play Borrowin. Actually, let's go ahead and play it. Like... Opponent still has 5 cards. They'll have 6 cards. We can do this. Draw a card. We could work our way toward having a big 4/4, which will matter here since we're kind of creature light. Alright, I'm willing to do this. Because my thought here is they'll exile our bar. Exactly. We knew that was coming. And then we'll just kill it and get a 4/4 token back. Won't be a big thing. And we'll pass. Yep. We'll take 2. See if they want to protect this or not. They might think it's worth it. Okay. Apparently they didn't. Oh my goodness. Alright, we gotta draw something to get out of this. This is not going the way we want at all. I mean, go ahead and play your werewolf. You get to kill a thing. Luminarch aspirants. Okay. I was hoping we'd get to kill their land this turn. Portable hole. Yep, you were going to be able to do that anyway. So that doesn't change much. Isshin. Alright, let's see if Isshin gets exiled. Because I have the feeling the answer is yes. Oh, Fateful Absence. Alright, we could live with that. Adversary. That's annoying. Don't know how badly I want to kill that, though. We might wait a second. Let's see what we draw first. Well, that's not helping. That's fantastic, on the other hand. Hey, you helped us draw to it faster, opponent. Alright, just using that before they have a chance to give it like indestructible or something here, so they can't race with the life gain. Alright. Excellent. We don't mind this at all. Each player loses life, discard a card, sacrifice a creature, an artifact, and a land. Probably not. Let's do this. Alright, they're at 5. I mean, feel free to attack. I'll block. Ooh. Oh, just as I say that, Deck's like, oh, really? Let me show you something. Yeah, I guess we keep it. We got all of our colors. We're at least within reach of casting Goldspan Dragon at some point in the future. We have a Blood Chief's Thirst we're going to get to use to kill something important, probably. My guess is a Jukai Naturalist, which we would like. Oh, that's not going to be bad either. We like that. We like those. All right. Come on, give me a naturalist to kill. Damn it. Why not? I wanted to kill that so bad. I guess we go ahead and play this. I guess it doesn't matter. I'm just saying, because we're not going to get to cast anything anyway. We can't cast this unless we have black mana. So, yeah, all right. All right. So I guess they can play their Rune Champ Duder here. Yep. Makes sense. Question's going to come down is, can we race this Hallowed Haunting that's going to come down next turn? That's going to be real. And... oh, boy. What do we do here? Man, just barely wrong to be able to do what we want. Just barely. But I think we have to do this. Maybe we get lucky and we can... oh, I won't have a second black, though. I was going to say I could Isshin and do this next turn. Alright, well... we can only do what we can do. I guess I could have waited... well, no, I want to get damage in here. Because we know we're going to be racing some amount of life gain in these Hallowed Hauntings. Oh, they had another one. Damn. Okay. Well, now this is where it gets painful. Or not. The deck's trying to play with our emotions here. This has to be on red, though, so we can at least toy with the idea of casting a Goldspan Dragon. Alright, we'll do this. We will pass, put a counter on the Aspirant. No attacks. In the turn. And see if we could bait them into playing a thing, and hopefully they can't protect the champion. Alright. Hopefully they don't have it. Okay, they don't. Alright, good deal. Okay. Whew, we bought all the time we could buy and it worked out. Fantastic. So now we go with this. Put a counter on you. Get in there with everybody. Whew. Alright. Patience paid off this time. Yeah, now that they get a Hallowed Haunting, we can absolutely race that. I mean, technically it's lethal on board already. That's 9 damage. Yeah. Whoa, got there. Oh. Oh, no. I think I have to mulligan this. Okay, this at least makes me feel better about my choice. We will keep. We'll get rid of one of these. And we'll roll this one out. And this works out, because turn 2, we want to play an Aspirant anyway. Turn 3, we could play this and juice it up so it can attack with haste, which would be pretty sweet. Still put the counter on the Aspirant. I don't mind sometimes putting it on the Rabid Battery, but in this deck, we're going to be moving the battery around, so we don't really want that counter to go to waste. Good stuff. Ooh, we don't hate that. But I think we go ahead and get started on this plan. Alright. We will go with... I think we're going to go hyper aggressive. Let's do it. Like, we're ahead on the life race. We'll just force the opponent to deal with all our things. I'm good with that. Nighthawk. Okay. Well, you have a Nighthawk. Congratulations. They can gain life. How do I want to deal with that? Do I want to just give them a Nadar that they can trade for? Seems a little silly, but I'm willing to do it. I don't know what else they're up to here. And if you want to trade, then you can just trade. I'm fine with that. And then we make our 4/4. Oh, they're not even blocking? Oh my goodness, what the hell's about to happen to us? I would assume you would have at least traded for Nadar, right? Because that sounds awkward not to. Yeah, okay. This is much better of a start. Let's do this instead. I like this. Let's keep, and yeah, let's go with this. I think we'll roll out the Triumphant Adventurer first, and we'll see how the opponent reacts to that before we do anything else. Oh, what? Yeah, I guess that's fine. That can come in tapped later. It won't really matter. All right, let's attack. I feel like we keep going on the aggressive slant, but maybe it's correct. All right, I'm going to go ahead and play Nadar here. And I'm going to hope that they have the vampire that removes things. Because if they do, then we can kill it and we can get Nadar back and get another trigger, and that would be great. If they don't, this will just feel all very bad. Sometimes you just gotta take what you can take. Yeah, sure. I guess this is what we got. I mean, I guess I could try to play the aspirant. Don't know if it's really gonna change much. Maybe it's overcommitting. All right, I'm game. You obviously have something. Do you want to bounce a thing? Is that what we're doing? Oh, we're just going to march to the Wretched. That's fine. I guess they were saving it to try to kill the Triumphant Adventurer, but that's mostly okay. Each player loses life unless we sacrifice things. I'm not in the mood to sacrifice anything. We'll decline. They'll take 4. We get a 4/4, which will be a 5/5. Because we'll have completed a dungeon. We take that. Then we play this, and now we have something else to attack with. This is a good start. This is opponent's gonna need something good here. Oh, they're taking the 2 or taking the 3, so they've got something. I don't know what something is. Gonna bounce our 5/5? All right, well, if you got 2 cards, you got 2 cards. I mean, I'm your Huckleberry. Nothing? Why'd you take the 3 there? Somebody's lying. All right, sure. Okay, Wandering Emperor, sure, but that puts you at 10, then you lose 9 and go to 1?
Done.
Yeah, I was like, sure. Let's keep this. All right. We're gonna have some work to do. This is not gonna be easy. All right, let's at least play this because we know we want this for sure. I'm just debating if I want to run out an adventure or not next turn. Initiate, that's annoying. All right, we're stacking up some removal here. All right, let's see what's up. Alright, let's try to kill this duder. So we're only taking one. And what follows? Elite Spellbinder? Oh, no, Redain. That's actually a good call, too. Sadly, we've got to play this now. Because we've got to be able to get rid of a Redain. I guess we don't have to get rid of a Redain, but we kind of want to. Luminarch Aspirant, sure. Alright. Okay, now can we get a white land so we can get all of our stuff going? Alright, we did. Let's start here. And here. And we'll put a counter here. And we'll let you decide what you want to do here, opponent. Alright, Brutal Cathar, sure. You're going to leave us with the Luminarch Aspirant. Fair enough. We can live with that. No blocks. That is good, but you have to come later, opponent, little Nadar. You're not what we're looking for here. Let's go one there. That's already getting one, and let's put two here. I knew they had another. Well, how did I know they had one? I was seriously thinking that too. I'm like, what if they have another? Of course they had another. All right, do we just take 6? I mean, we could trade both of ours for theirs, but now we take 6, go to 6. Their hand's empty. This feels fine for the most part. All right, we're gonna gain life, I think. Is our plan here? Play this. Let's see. Put a counter on an aspirant. Put the 2 counters on the aspirants. Put one there. Put one here. That's probably smart. Now just draw a land one time, opponent. Help us out. Do us a solid. I doubt they will. Now here's an interesting thing. We could attack with one of these. We could get back an aspirant if we really wanted to. We could also get back this if we wanted to. But I don't know how much that benefits us. But here's the other thing. If they don't play anything, there's a chance those flip, and then we have to worry about when they could flip back over. So maybe it is worth trading for one of those. Leaving Nadar up so he can block an aspirant. Ugh. Okay, I'm doing it. I'll probably just get back the adventurer, though, if we do this. All right, they didn't want to. Fair enough. I mean, we're only at 7, so we're going to be chump blocking with the Rabid Battery no matter what. Ugh. Opponent. Really? My goodness. Okay. Well, it's our turn. We got to draw hot here. Okay. Well, we got to chump. Do we block and trade? We're gonna get a treasure. Yeah, I think we're just in bad shape. Opponent drew well here with those double Cathar. Oh, we got our move, but we have to go to 1. Ugh. And we have to, and sadly we have to use it now. That's the other thing. Bruh. That sucks. What do we do here? Man, this is rough. Hold on a second. I need to think about this. Because we have to kill one of these. That's a non-negotiable thing. So we could kill the one that gives us the aspirant. We can make one of these. I mean, we can make this a 6/6 and attack to kill the Wanderer. They probably won't block. Okay. I guess that's what we got to do. I do not love myself right now, though. All right. I mean, we kind of gotta, as much as I want to attack the opponent. Oh, no, and we can't even use it. All right, it's got to go away. We can't cast it. And we're in a situation where we got to cast. All right.
Back to wandering.
Did you get a removal card too? If you do, that's ball game. All right, they got a confinement. Dang it. You know what? This feels pretty bad, but I'm gonna keep it. Honestly. Because I just want to see what happens. Let's see what we draw. Because we have a bunch of 2-mana things. Not that the deck is going to allow us to draw one, but they exist. Alright. We do have double red at least, so when we get to the dragon. So that's good. There are some combinations of things where... Okay, well, we're just going to have to kill that. I was going to say, I could play something and still kill that. That was not one of those things. Let's... I guess it doesn't really matter what that's on, does it? Alright. Okay. And then I guess we just... Isshin... Actually, I guess we're just going to borrow one, actually. Yeah. Seems reasonable. I think we're going to take the long... Actually... Let's go with this. I feel like this might be a little bit of a longer game, and I do like that, but I don't think that we're going to need actual removal, I think. That is not doing us any favors, let me tell you. Well, this is unfortunate, but I think this might be all we can do here. I have a feeling I don't want to trade Sigarda. Alright, here's hoping. I mean, if they've got the partners here, oh, that would have been soul-crushing. They still might have it, honestly. Alright, they don't. So we take 6, go to 12. Alright, we need some actual removal cards. That's not helping us. Oh, boy. What do we do? What do we do? We're dead in 2 turns, the way things fall right now. I guess the good news is we can actually attack with Borrow in here. They could also have removal cards, so that's a thing. Playing this, we'll get 2 treasures from the dragon. I'm going to wait to see if maybe if they do have a removal card, they use it exactly. that was the idea. All right, we're still attacking with this. Why this? I mean, I guess we kill Redain. There's a chance they have another one, I guess. Huh. Alright. I guess they figure they're winning the war in the air anyway. Okay. Alright, we can take a couple of attacks from Sigarda. Not many. Yep. That definitely does a thing. Yep, they had another Redain. I was wondering about that. That's why I was like, maybe I should have just killed the other guy, but you never know. Alright, so do we attack with Isshin here? That is a real question. We could make Isshin a 5 toughness, which doesn't really change anything. We're definitely playing Nadar. Making a blocker. Also, I hate your arena. Why did you tap a red land there for no reason? All right. We will get 2 triggers. Get to put a +1/+1 on something. Do we want to attack? What do we want to do? And we get to draw a card. All right. Well, it is what it is. Here we go. No guts, no glory. Right? Put a +1 on a thing. We're going to put that on... we'll assume Isshin just trades. Maybe we find a removal card here. Nope, no such luck. We're going to go into the... probably the scrying factory. All right. Definitely don't want that. My goodness. Getting these lands back to back was not great. Not great. All right. Opponent's got 6 in the air. Could be lethal. We can block on the ground with those. I don't think we need to unequip this, but I kind of want to. I don't know why I'm scared. Let's unattach this, just in case. I can think of more reasons to do it than not to do it. And now the opponent is at 5, so this changes things a little bit. Oh, we got there. Oh boy, this is so close to being good enough. Let's keep it. Oh, I meant to keep that. I didn't mean to hit mulligan. Oh no. Oh well. Well, we did what we did. Let's keep this. Let's get rid of borrowing. Maybe I did that. Maybe that was a subconscious ordeal there. But we'll see. Alright, we're going to have to put this on white because we're going to have to Vanishing Verse and Infernal Grasp several things, it looks like. Opponent didn't have the most amazing start here. So that's good. We can put this on white. Play this. So opponent gets 1 turn to kind of do whatever they need to do here. Circling Confinement. That's actually okay. That's what they're doing here. Great. Because we can also get rid of a Circle of Confinement and get a creature back whenever we're ready. So we don't have to be in any kind of a hurry here. Let's see. Do we want to scry, create a token to draw a card? You know, let's go with this. Alright, that's cool. I'll take a Death Toucher. Because I'm thinking even if the opponent plays a white land here and plays Hallowed Haunting... Okay, they didn't have it. Like, we could have got rid of it. Ugh. That's not great. Okay, well the good news is they don't have any other threats. So we can get rid of the 1 creature they have here. And actually leave mana open. Actually we won't. We would need another black. So it actually doesn't do what we want it to do. Next level is we make a treasure. Oh, actually, never mind. We can make a treasure and then use that to kill that. Okay, I'm game. If they block, we'll kill it. If not, we let it ride. Okay, they're not doing anything. I didn't think they would, because that was their last real threat here. Their only threat, to be honest. So I think we go ahead and just play this duder. And then we pass. And then we wait till they try to play something on the visitor, and then we'll try to kill it. Especially if they tap the white early. Well, I don't know. They could have multiple cards to protect it. We'll see. Maybe that could end up being an error. They're going to get to play at least 1 more thing. Okay. I think we're still fine with this. We just let it ride. They'll probably try to put the life gain. Oh, they don't have any more. Okay, they do have white mana. Yeah. Interesting. So they want a Rune of Might on that. Okay. A little peculiar that would have been the choice, but you know, to each their own. Rune of Speed. Okay, I guess now we'll just stop them from getting an extra card since they spent most of their mana here. This also means they won't get to play their other Rune of Sustenance. And we'll take 2 instead of taking 5, because that's much better. And then we found another black mana, which is even more awesome. So we'll just go ahead and get rid of this. We don't have to worry about it. Then we're going to attack, get some dungeon triggers. We're going to go with that. Then we're going to draw a card. And now we've completed a dungeon, and we get some bonus damage. And we've got all the removal cards here, so we should be pretty good against this deck now. Hallowed Haunting, which we can get rid of. So we were holding the second Vanishing Verse just for that. And we get to attack. We're going to go with the Life Loss package here. I'll discard that because we don't need that anymore. Alright. Opponent goes to 3. In the turn. And that should be it. I mean, I say that. They could have some removal cards here, I suppose. And they're going to try to give it lifelink. We will just kill it before it even gets the enchantment. And we'll attack. Alright. That's a way to go. Alright, this is one that when we got done, even on stream when I was playing with people, I just said, I don't know what happened. Like, it's much better than I thought it was going to be. I don't think it had any right to be as good as it was, but it definitely was. Now, one of the things I do want to change, though, is I'm probably going to cut maybe a Rabbit Battery and 1 Goldspan Dragon. Mostly to put in a couple of copies of Fable of the Mirror Breaker, because I like the idea of being able to copy the Enter the Battlefield creatures and be able to attack with them on the same turn and kind of push forward that whole dungeon venture narrative that we're doing. I think that could be really good. So that's probably the only 2 changes I'm going to make. Everything else I actually thought was pretty solid. I didn't think there was much to really mess with on this list, and it all played very well. Very surprised overall by this list. It was super fun. Really good. It's always nice to get surprised by something like this, and this is something I could see myself playing on the ladder a little bit more. Now for today's card spotlight, we're going to talk about a Hero of Bladehold. Now for those of you who played with this when it was standard legal, this card is actually pretty good, and I actually played it to some money in a couple of Star City Opens. But what's funny is I think people don't realize how expensive this card has gotten. It's actually starting to make its way toward $20, and it kind of makes sense. This is a card that does a unique thing. It's very powerful, and something like this where you can copy its attack triggers, that would be great. Getting double Battle Cry and getting a double set of tokens would be awesome. But the other neat thing about it is it hasn't been reprinted since. I think it only has... Actually, does it have any other printings? I think it has just the regular one in the promo. I think that's it. So from its initial printings, there have been no more, and I think that's what's pushing the price up. But this card's actually very useful in a lot of different types of decks. Actually can be fun in several commander lists as well. It just checks a lot of boxes. So yeah, if you didn't know, now you know. Go dig them out of your stuff. You actually have a few little bits of coin in there. Now don't forget, if you want today's deck list, like always, it'll be down in the description below, along with links to our Facebook gaming page, our Twitch streams, and our Discords. You are welcome to come hang out on any of those and be part of any of the live streams, or just come ask questions or get deck help if you like. We also have other ways that your deck could be featured right here on the channel if you check out the memberships down below. For as little as 99 cents, you can support the channel and be part of the whole shebang. But even if you can't do that, please, if you got this far in the video, please remember to like this video because that helps a bunch. And then hit the subscribe button tag that notification bell, and remember to choose all notifications so you don't miss a video we have come out, and maybe even leave a comment. Let me know what you thought about this video. That's all I have for you for now. We'll see you next time.